So also if you want, we can record it from here also. Okay, for safekeeping, but it will take lot of load on my PC. Okay, so we discussed about DevOps. So again, this is a symbolic representation of DevOps. It's like a infinite because it is continuous part. In DevOps, code planning, plan, code, build, test. That is a development. In operations, deploy, operate, monitor. So what is this connection in between? That is called a integration. Integrations. So DevOps is a software deployment approach which involves continuous development, continuous testing, continuous integration, continuous deployment, and continuous monitoring of a software throughout its development lifecycle. Okay, here it is. You can see this is a complete DevOps tools. Different tools we are using for integration. Jenkins, for here it is GitHub and Marvin, Gradle, Selenium, JUnit, Puppet, Chef, SaltStack, Ansible, kind of stuff. So DevOps is nothing but a, here it is given, right? So that is, these are the life cycles of DevOps: continuous development, testing, continuous integration, continuous deployment, continuous monitoring. Okay, so here it is. Continuous development. In the continuous development, this phase involves planning and coding of a software application functionality. The version of project is decided during the planning phase. Code can be done any language but maintained by version control. Maintained by version control. Why version control is important? Versions are maintained to hold a single source of application. Using centralized single source code, operations can be accessed same code that they plan to release. Easy to roll out, faulty snippet of code or complete release. So this is a diagram of your distributed control system. Okay, there is a two things are there: centralized control, central version control system, and a distributed version control system. Guys, look at, for a development we use different languages, right? So we use a different languages kind of stuff. So what are the different languages? It can be C, C++, Java, Python, .NET. Different .NETs also there. Different .NETs also there, right? So C Sharp .NET, C Sharp .NET, ASP .NET. It's a different type of Ruby, Perl. Okay, Perl. So different kind of stuff we are using in a languages we are using, but and we are using different IDEs. Okay, like a example Eclipse, NetBeans. Already I've written. Again, I'm telling NetBeans. Okay, NetBeans, Pycharm. Okay, like a different type of Eclipse where it's a VS Code. Okay, Visual Studio. Earlier, I thought a Visual Studio Code means it is belongs to .NET, because in a .NET's always like a VS.NET is then like a Visual Studios. It's actually IDE for a .NET, so that is like that. But later I realized that is not. There's a lot of IDEs are there. I'm not written everything. So Atom is there, Notepad plus is there, like where you will develop it. Guys, understand. So we have to do version control over, okay, version control system. So VCS. It's a VCS. In the VCS, we have a two things are there. One is centralized VCS and distributed VCS. DVCS, CVCS is there. So whatever it is, what is this version control? First time I heard one demonstration kind of stuff according to the VCS part. Okay, so the guy told one example, that is Blender. So that is what Blender I am telling. Look at here, he's a famous trainer. Okay, so in Hyderabad, Hamilpet. So these are some people will give you demonstrations. That time also they will. Even I believe that because of is a famous trainers. So they teach thousands of people. I teach tens of people. Overall budget is also not even a hundreds. Okay, so okay, it's hundreds maximum, 10 to hundreds. Okay, not thousands. There are thousands of people believe in that one, but he given a one blender. So first I will tell a blender, then what is a version control, we have to check it. So the guy told an example as there is a code is developing, the code developed by multiple people simultaneously. For example, the original code is developed by in a Java 7, for example. Okay, so using Java 7 means JDK 7. I develop this particular code. Now I take this, I develop another code like a next additional point. I develop a code with the Java 8. When I integrating this code to here, the version control verify what version of Java version you are using. If it is a different, so it will reject automatically. This is the blender. Okay, this is the blender, guys. It is not. It is wrong. Okay, okay, it is wrong. It is not about a which language version you are used. I use a Python 3.10. Okay, you develop something with a Python 3.9. Okay, version difference is there. It is wrong. It is completely wrong in the version control. It is not about that version. Look at here. I will try to explain this version control. Look at here. This is my piece of code, guys. Here it is. My original code is there. My original code is there. My code number is code 1. I have a original code 1. Guys, understanding? I have a code. This is the main working code. What is agile? What is importance in the agile? Working software is important, right? So how many things you created, that is not. Working software is a primary measure of progress. We need a working progress, right? But we cannot say like it is working, why should we run? Okay, we don't do it. So for example, code 1 is like a version 1 working software. Now I am the developer. Okay, in my system, what I am doing is I take this code into my computer. In my computer I take this code. Okay, and I develop means I added some code I added, then it is become version version 1.1. So people are taking from this central repository. The clients will take code from this central repository. Okay, think like this, central repository. So what I have done, I develop this code and become it is version 1.1. Then I uploaded, this is version 1.1. Okay, so client will take this one and use it, working or not working later. So he'll take the new code and try it, not working, for example, not working, but still we have a working code is available. So go back, get the working code, take it and use it. Okay, for example, it is working. This new version is very good, fine, no problem in it. Be deploying into multiple servers or multiple computers, it is working fine. and then we can able to merge it together. Okay, make it as a single copy. Okay, this is scenario number one. In a version control, I told one point, only one point I told. Okay, there are a lot of points are there. You understand this point, guys? I have a original code. I didn't disturb my original code. I didn't disturb my original code. I take the original code, I develop and create a new version. Okay, new version and upload into separate way. This is a called a master branch, main branch or a master branch. This is branch number one. This is branch number one. So my new code, the new variation, new change in the branch one. So it is master branch is not disturbed. Branch one is changes occurred. Now I committed all the things. The client taken. The new one is not working properly. What I will tell? So take it original version is still available. The new version I will take it back and check the what are the issues. Again I will commit. And if in case the new one is start working fine, what I will do? I will merge it. If I want, I will merge it. Okay. This is scenario number one. Another scenario, we can take another scenario. Here it is. Same thing only. This is a code. Multiple developers are there. Multiple developers can be there. So why it is rejecting code kind of stuff also there. So we'll see that one. Not other things. See. Code one. This is the original code. Okay. This is the original code. This is C1 means PC1, PC2, PC3. Three different developers are there. What they will do, each one will take code into their local PC. So now the centralized control having code, others in the local also having code. For example, I am developing a project. The code is in my local computer. My local computer is damaged. Problem. So what I have done, I put it in a central computer. I put it in a central. But there is another problem. If data is deleted from the central, data is deleted from central. That is another problem. So we have to use not central, we have to use distributed kind of stuff. So what I have done, I have taken a code into the local PCs. Multiple developers. So I'm maintaining code in the central as well as a local also. For example, this is a first developer. Take the code and develop and adding another code called like a code 2, and he upload this code, second code means second coding is uploaded. Now what will happen, this centralizer are maintaining code 2. Okay, code 2. Now first developer work is completed, he is done, his coding part is done, his coding part. Now the second developer work is came. So what he will do, he'll take this code again. Now already code one is there. Then he'll download the changes in the what are the changes occur. He take the changes and stop developing from here. So each main means either file or a change, and again he will commit. Again he will commit. The new commitment again will go to the change here. Okay, again it is change here. code 1, code 2, code 3, three codes and a central and in a C2 machine also. Now C3 want to do something, he'll take it. And now what happened? The changes will apply on the C3 also. Just he has to get it. If you need to change anything, he change anything, the next change is also go back to C3. They have taken more. So now think about it. Think about it. Is now C1 added a new code to his local. It is very light color. Okay. C1 is added a new code like a code 5 and is committing. Then it is automatically throw an error. Why it is throw an error? Why it is throwing an error? Look at the difference between this code and this code. Currently, code 1, code 1, code 2, code 2, code 3, no code 3, code 4, not available here, not available here. So, this version of data and this version of data is different. That's why you cannot able to commit it. You can't able to commit it. Can I go again? Look at these changes in the version. Okay, in the changes in the version. So one developer done a development. Okay, done a development up to here like a code 1, code 2 developed and committed and is stored in the central repository. Another developer taken it and develop something. Okay, some additional and committed. That is there. Now another developer taken, he made some changes and committed. Now what happened? Again this developer adding it, adding a new thing, new code 5, okay, like this, and try to commit it. When it is trying to commit it, it verifies difference between this code and this code, centralized code and a decentralized code. So check it. This code to this code, there is a difference is there or not? What is the difference between this code and this code? Data difference. What is the difference? It contains, okay, is it contain that one? No, right? So obviously the version has a difference. The versioning difference is there. This time it tell you are not maintaining both versions. You are maintaining old version. Version is not synchronized. So you cannot commit. You cannot store your new code here. Okay. So first of all, you have to take this code into this location. Then we can update this total code. Okay. So like that we have to do it. So this is how your version control works. This is called as second version control. Of course, there is a two, three models are there. The first model is whatever the code you are done is stored in a central repositories, and we'll keep a copy of both the places, same copy. If in case either local or a central lost their data, so we can have at least one copy. That is general. Second one is you have a code, original code, working code is there. If you develop, if you want to develop further to the original code and better to commit as a in a different branch. So if in case your new commitment not working, if in case your new commitment, new development not working, no problem, still have a we have a working code is there, still you can able to work on it. So that is a another thing. Next, multiple people working on a same project, usually not one single person, right? Multiple people work on a same project. So what they will do, they'll take the code, existing code, and develop and commit back to the central repositories. So whenever the version has a difference between central location to, okay, between a central to local, if any version difference is there, so obviously central won't accept a code. So obviously we cannot able to commit new code into it. Compulsory made a changes in your local also. Compulsory made a changes. For example, even for a C2 also, C2 code 1, code 2, code 3. In but in central code 1, code 2, code 3, code 4. There is a difference. You're trying to commit a new code, it won't accept. So compulsory you have to synchronize with the central, then only you can able to push the code. Okay. So this is second part. Okay. Very good. So this is a version controlling system. Okay, guys, managing new code separately. Why am I removing this thing? Because I want to tell one more story. Stories are high, practicals are low. Yeah, actually, a DevOps, as per their given, it is complete. Guys, there is a few steps are there we should understand. This is our local PC. This is our local PC. Okay, this is our centralized repository, central repository. There's a several steps are there, so we'll see the several steps here in a different manner. So what are the point here? It is, look at here, because I can't write in a separate window. Okay, I want to share it like this. Look at here, this is my local PC where I will, of course this is also three things we have to explain, but now that not time is not there. So this is my PC, my PC, my computer. It is my computer, my PC. This is GitHub. What is a GitHub? It's a centralized repository. Central means it stores code in it. It's a centralized repository. Central repository or a central server where our codes are stored. Okay. Here it is. I started coding. I have a code, means I have a file. Coding is there. For example, code number is like a, this is code. I have done a code. I have done a code. Okay. In my local folder. In my local folder, I have a code. Okay. This is original code. This is my file or a code. What are you think? Application package, whatever it is, first code is there. Okay. Okay. So look at here. Working copy. Workstation, working copy. You have your own local repositories there. Okay. Local repository. So what we have to do it, you have to update under .git. .git is an application. So sorry, Git is an application. Okay. So you have to commit to this code. What you have to do it? Commit. What are you written into commit? So it will maintain a local repository. It will maintain a local repository. Local repository. So code is in the maintain in a local repository. What is this local repository kind of stuff? It to maintain database. It to maintain like a kind of database. So when it is last changes occur, what is the changes in that one? Is new changes there or not? Like that, it will be stored here in the locker. Then what we have to do is you have to push to central repository once you are committed to the local repository. So what we have to do it, you have to do push. Okay. So in this one, so we have put a some name. For example, my project one. I put a name, my project one. Automatically, this code one will be stored here. Okay. This is we are going to do in a practically now. Okay. I want to show you. I already my Git is already installed, guys. I will show you this Git. Git is an application. Git is a free open source distributed version control system designed to handle everything from small to large. Okay, so you can take it. Okay, I didn't given any theory points here about a version control, how version control maintain, but you can try it. So it is a distributed version control. Okay, so what it will do, it will maintain versioning. It will maintain versioning. For example, look at here. I created a F1 file. I created a F1 file. I add to my Git repository. Add this file information to my local Git repository. Okay. So add a F1 file into local Git repository. When I adding it, so I told the commit message. Okay. So I add F1 file. This is the commit message. Next. Next, I created another file, F2 file I created. Okay. Now, what happened? This Git understand there is a new file is added. New file is added. Again, you have to information added. Same thing. And we have to commit. We have to tell yes, we are added. Changes occurred like this. Kind of stuff it will be happen really practically we can able to show you. The worst thing is the remote the practicals. Okay, so these are the now I'll just look at here. This is maintenance. For example, I made some changes in F2. I modify in F2. So add that information local git repo and I committed modify F2. For example, think it is it's a coding file. I done a new code in the F2 file. Or when I add a new file like that, this one, and you are committed. Now your project is not working. So then you can understand it working at this time, it working at this time, but it is got a problem in this time. What you will do? You go back to the previous version. At least you'll understand on which commit, on at time of which commit the issue is occurred, on which commit issue is occurred. So this is the change occurred, so we can understand it. So that is the main point of Git and a version control. Okay, this is the one point in a version control. Okay, so there is a several steps also there, guys. We can go to one by one. First, how to download a Git. Let's see, guys. Today is up to 6 o'clock only. Why? Because of I have a meeting at 6 o'clock, so I'm continue. Okay, so I will complete the Git. Okay, tomorrow I will show you, if possible, Jenkins. At least few classes. Okay, Git is a free and open source distributed version control designed to handle everything from small to very large projects with speed and efficiency. So look at here, download for Windows. And there is a CLI model is there, GUI model is also there. You can download Git for Windows. Okay. You want a 32-bit or a 64-bit, you can do it. So this is 64-bit Git for Windows. Okay, for Windows. So I'm downloading this Git for Windows. Okay, like this. You want to save in a desktop? I want to save in my Z Drive app folder. Download. If you have a virtual machine, Windows 10 or a Linux, it is very easy to do it. I'm showing from my physical machine only. Okay, I am downloading. I think it is downloaded. Already I have a Git installed in my PC. Okay, but I am installing again. Okay, I think I have installed so many days back, so maybe it will upgrade my older version to newer version. Okay, so it is a setup, show only new options, something it is showing. So it is 1991. Guys, anybody having an idea who developed Git? I have forget to ask that question. Anybody idea who developed Git? Everybody knows name, but they don't know answer.
Juno, Junio Hamano,
Who developed Linux?
Linus Torvalds,
Linus Torvalds. Develop Git. Git flow is given, not what is developed. GitHub showing Git is a software tracking, then so many things. Someone is there. Yeah, Hamano, Gino Hamano, developers and others. Original author. Original author is Linus Torvald and developers are this one. So like very good. Originally it's from Linus Torvalds. The remaining developers keep developing part is that guy. Okay, so it is showing all option, guys. If you want to put in a desktop, you can put it. Otherwise, you can remove it also. No problem. Leave it all the check marks. Check daily for Git for Windows updates not required. So what are there? Make sure that is everything is check mark. Okay. Next, you want to use Notepad as a Git default editor. Okay. Or you want to use Sublime. You want to use VS Code, Visual Studio Code as an editor, or a VI editor, Notepad++, Vim editor, Nano editor, which type of editor you want it. Okay, so you can use as a Nano editor. It is Notepad simple GUI editor that comes with the Windows. You can use normal Notepad, or you can use a Vim editor, like a Linux based editor. You can use Vim editor type also. So it is showing a Notepad editor. By use a Notepad editor, no problem. Let Git decide override branch name for a new repositories. What are the new repository? It will become a main. So I will take let Git decide. It is become master. Main branches, sub branches are there like that, but I will put a current master only. Git and Git bash only. Git is like a also third party tools, Linux tools. I use recommended this one, middle one. Next, use open or something open SSH. I can use SSH. I don't know what is this putty link. We don't require link kind of stuff. Simple like leave like that, no problem. Windows native Windows secure channel is enough. Unix style and Windows and Unix style. Windows and Unix style. Mini TTY or console window. This is like a CMD window or this is separate window. So I'll take Windows, or you can take this mini TTY. Windows Linux problem will occur like this. Better you have to choose this default one. Okay. I use CMD. I am using CMD. You can use that one. No problem guys. Anything you can select it. So default. Get credentials. Next. Enable file system caching. Select no problem. Really like that. We get just next install. But don't do blindly. Just read it what are there. I have a previous version is there. It is removing my previous version and install. My previous version is 2.33.02. Now this version is 2.36.1. So it is better. It is removing old and installing new one. Okay. Let it install, guys. Understand how to download and install.
Yes.
Let it install. It will take time. You can download GUI mod also. So you can download and a GUI white GUI type is also there. So you can download it. No problem. GUI is also like a easy tool kind of stuff. This is direct link to download a Git. There is a GitHub is there, guys. Remember, Git is a application. What is a Git? Git is a application. What is the purpose of it? For versioning. Okay, versioning. GitHub is not application. GitHub is mainly it's a central repository. To store the data in centralized system, stores your data. Why it is blinking? Yeah, it is running post installation script. It's a central, it maintains central repository. It stores your data. Data means your files. Branch wise. Normally, you're storing your data, normal storage. Your launch git bash kind of stuff is there. We'll see. Finish. So GitHub is installed successful. Okay. So next we'll see GitHub repository. It stores the data. What is this? How it will can able to store that also I will show you. Mm, yeah, we have to open github.com. This is github.com. I have a two IDs, guys. You can create your own ID also. You can create your own ID also, but you can require any Gmail account kind of stuff. You can create a new account for that one, or you can use your existing account. If you go to the pricing, no need to pay anything in a non-corporate kind of stuff. Look at here. Look at free option is there. The basics for individuals and organization, 0 rupees per year forever. Unlimited public and private repositories, automated security and version updates, 2000 CI by CD minutes per month. If in case you are using GitHub CI by CD directly, so then definitely you have to use it. Like you want to execute a code kind of stuff possible. So if you do it. So you can store up to 500 MB of data package storage. New issues and project in a limited beta. Community support is there. Community support, not a direct support. It is. It's a team type, team collaborations, multiple users are using. It is for both private and public, but it is more like a private kind of stuff. Team collaboration. One user, multiple people can able to use it. Like one code simultaneously, multiple people can use it. Web-based support is there. 20 GB, 2 GB package storage data, 300 CI by CD minutes per month, pages, wikis we can able to create, code warners we can tell, draft pull requests are there. Okay, access GitHub code space kind of stuff. Enterprise kind of stuff. This is enterprise. This is 231 rupees for a first 12 months and per year user per year. So how many users are there based on this are there. We can start a free trial version is also available. See these many features you will get it if you are going with the enterprise. Depends upon your organization you are working. So you will get either free team or enterprise kind of stuff. But we are required free. How to do it? Simply click on join for a free. Give your username, email ID, password. So your email will get a notification like a email link. You will get it from the GitHub. You have to go to your mail, open it, and confirm it. So then only you can able to go for next steps. Okay, but already I have a account, so you can create it. Like you can give the password and all. Simple guys, username, just give some email ID and give the password. Okay, so then automatically your mail will get a one mail. So there it is, a link will be there. Click on the link, it confirms your email ID. Important is email ID. Okay, then go to you can click on verify that one. Click on where is spiral galaxy, where is spiral galaxy. Okay, so anyway it will be activated by your email ID. I really forget the lot of email IDs are there. I don't require. Okay, so like that, create an account. Okay, but I have already account is there, so I'm going with that. My account only is like a, oh, I forget password. Again, I forget password. I got a failed attempts. Very good. No problem. So not a problem. So I go to Gmail. I'll reset my password then. Maybe I no reply, quick survey, experience. What are the no matter what it is. This is the correct one. Okay. So again, GitHub. Okay. I given a wrong. In both ways. I forget password again. Vedic Soft CTS. Really, I forget password. I have to verify the password. I have to write somewhere. Don't try to remember. And don't show this password to anyone. It is very important passwords. Okay, these are all GitHub Docker related mails only. So don't worry. Again, I'm going to sign in. You can go to sign up. Okay. Vedic Soft CTS at the rate gmail.com. Yeah, it is there. The take you. Yeah, you got a authorization code is there. So because when you open, okay, if you taken my account and then you are try to open, so then obviously, okay, it is sent you via, okay, if you open mine, you will get a, I will get a account. Okay, so you cannot take my mine. Okay, even though you know the password, only one system access only. I got this from here. Okay, so finally I am logging to mine. Yeah, this is a reminder for today meeting. No problem. Okay, so this is my me for you. Beta kind of stuff is there. Pull request market. So this is my account, guys. So this is my your profile, your repositories. Okay, these are all my repository. So I try to upload data into S3 bucket. So these are all that projects only. Docker Actions projects. Okay, this is AWS demo Marvin projects. These are all projects only. So this is your GitHub. This is your GitHub. Okay, here we will do few steps. What we can do, what first, well, what we do in our local PC, what we do in a remote PC, that is we'll see. First of all, what I'm doing in a GitHub, I'm creating first I'm creating a new project. I'm creating a new project. Okay. So just I will how to upload a project things I will tell. Okay, guys, look at this plus mark, new repository. Tomorrow again I will try to show you once again. Okay, new repository. I said like a CTS B17. Okay, like this. So some name I put it. You want a description? You can put a description also. Hyphen is not look good, so like hyphens are not good. So like this B17 is okay. B17 2022. Okay, that something number. Okay, so B17 2022. You can give description here, CTS B17 May 2022. Something I given. You want to create a public means anyone can able to access my code. Access my code. If they know how to commit, they can able to commit. Anyone can, anyone on the internet can see this repository. You choose who can commit. Private, you choose who can see and commit to this repository. In private, so how to tell these users can able to access. In public, anyone can able to see. Okay, anyone can able to see the, anyone able to can able to see, but we have to choose who can able to commit. In private, you have to tell who can able to see, who can able to commit. I put it in a public. Okay, I'm not doing anything, just create a repository. Guys, understand? Click on plus mark, new repository, and give the repository name, public, create repository. This is repository is created. See this name. This is the link. I copy the link, paste the link. Okay, so it is. I put a name of the repository like this. Okay, then I put a I click on create. Okay, so here it is. This is the GitHub link. There is a two links are there, guys. This is HTTPS link. Two type of links you can get it. Repository links. Another one is SSH link. You want to commit using SSH like that. You can access or do SSH. Um, I mean, really required time. It's not. If you see this thing, this is very useful to understand what we can able to do. Look at here. This part you have to do it. This part you have to do it from your PC. Okay, from your PC. So same part I will add it from here. This is in GitHub. You are doing it from GitHub. You are doing it. This is in your local PC. You have to do it. This is my local PC. Okay, guys, are you okay up to here?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So I have one beautiful folder that is called a projects folder. Okay, so Git projects. These are all I created all these Git projects. Okay, you can create any folder here also, no problem. Like I am creating a folder here. First of all, I'm creating a folder here. Okay, the folder name is which we I created there B17 2022. This is the folder I've created there. So same folder name I created inside my local machine. Wherever you create, no problem, guys. Wherever you create, it is not a big deal. You should create in a some place, right? So which name you have to create, what name you are given, that folder only you have to create. That folder only you have to create. So create a folder. Folder name is like this. Okay, create a folder like this. Now go to CMD or PowerShell also no problem. Okay, or right click on this empty space. Git bash is also available. So you can open Git bash. Okay, directly it will open. So this is why we are worrying about it. Okay, or right click in folder B17 2022. So Git bash. So obviously Git bash is open here. This is my Git bash window. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm going to create a file here. Just I'm creating a direct file without any kind of stuff. Text file only. Okay. Just first text file. First file or a file one. File one. So open the file. Type. This is file one. File. Okay. So I created a file. Here first command is git init. It is initialize the git init. Okay, so and create and create file in folder. Which folder? B17 2022. Create a file in this particular folder. I created a file one .txt. Okay, so now here it is git init. Initialize the git. Initialize the git. Okay, but if you look at nothing is there. View. I put a hidden also. Look at here hidden git init. A hidden folder will be created. See it is .git folder is created. See this is the data. Okay. Okay. Initialize the empty Git repository. Okay. So it will show like this. Okay. First initialize Git initialization. Next Git add. Actually there is a global variables we have to add it, but here it is Git add. Before that one I'm going to Git status. Okay, if you are not able to get anything guys, so it possible there is a environmental variable column may be there, but you can check that one. So check the git status. See it is showing some error, but we before that one we can see it is git add should be done. This is the new file is created. New file is created. Another command is git status. New file is created and add a git add dot means all files in the current directory. All files in the current directory. Why it is showing this message? Hint is true. Deprecated. Please set core monitor is instead. Hint disable config. Why it is showing? So try. No errors. Okay, no problem. So again check the git status. It is in the green color. It is in the green color. So meaning is committed. Meaning is added. Added. So what is this meaning? What is this meaning? add all files in current directory or a folder. Next, git status again, check the git status. And look at it is in a green color. Okay guys, this is a steps by step. Understand? First of all, this is called a work folder. I created a initialize.git and I added it. I added it. So this is a step by step. You have to look at here. Okay. So first of all, it is a code. Then we have to add whatever the code you have it. Okay. So this is called a code adding. Next one is commit. After add, you have to do commit. You have to do commit. This is for initialization. By initialization, it will create, but actually add commit. So second point is commit. Commit with the comment. Git commit fnam and give the message my file one.txt. My first first file, first commit. Okay, like this. It is committed. It is committed. Okay, like this. Now it is not throwing any error, but usually for you it will throw an error. Okay, so don't worry about it. Name my first file file1.txt commit. Sorry, anything first commit. Important is this one. There is a another few points are there. That is I didn't. It is not showing that one. Why it is not throwing an error? There is a two reasons are there. Okay, so the because of I already given my user information inside. Okay, so git kind of stuff. So it is a 6 o'clock. Last point, guys. This is a commitment is done. Okay, up to here we have done commit. Next one is we have to add this information to my Git repository. We are still in a local only. We are in a local only. Even though you refresh, I refreshing it. No change in this matter. Okay. In this one, my file1.txt is not added. So what I'm trying to do is where it is. Here it is. Git remote add. First time you are adding, compulsory you have to tell this information. Okay. Origin. I remember everything. Origin and give the link where the link I copied from there. Yeah, this is the link. This is the link. Okay. I'm trying like this. Remote add origin master branch it is. So there it is throwing an error. Git remote add option. Okay, so then remove this master. Is it added? It is not throwing any error. I think here it is. It will ask username and password. It is not asking that one. Okay. So why it is? Yeah. This is the correct one. So this is the point. You have to add it, and it should throw an either error or it should ask password. Remote origin already exists. Yes. Next one is push it. Just you have to follow this thing. Next one is pushing it. That's the point. Okay. When you are pushing, it is saying you are failed to push reference. This kind of stuff. Okay. It is saying main. Okay. So you have to know whether it is main or master. Okay, main branch or master branch. It is waiting for a username and password. You want to give it to you anything to this task for a username and password. So you have to give your GitHub, either sign in with your browser, sign in with a code or a token like this. I selected a token, then I go to my GitHub. There is a token settings. Okay, go to settings, find out where is security, that is security log. Okay, so this is a new SSH key. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not that one, not that one. Security logs, developer settings. Yeah, this is the correct one actually. Yes, this is the point. Today we have done this one. Okay, yeah, this is we have done, right. There are people. So this GitHub is keep changing their what code security token account or token. So SS key. I can delete this one. I deleted this one. New generated. So I put my computer name. What happened? It is no, it is wrong. Go to your personal profile. They keep changing. That's why I am into that one security. No, no. Actually, it is developer settings. Get new personal access token. This is personal access token. Yeah, this is the token. This is the token. This is the token. Okay, so yeah, it is all commitment is required. Update token. Okay, update token. So why it is again regenerate a token? Then otherwise next 30 days it will work. Regenerate a token. Copy this token. Okay, update token. It's a little complex. Paste. Sign in. Okay, yeah, it is got signed in. So don't worry. It's updated. See, it is done. Okay, yeah, where we have to go, guys, look at here. So for this one, okay, so for this one, so you have to install a GitHub in your local PC. They change a lot of security things. Okay, first of all, in this one, click here, go to list, go to settings, go to developer settings. click on a personal access token, generate a new token, already I have a my PC connection is there for any different PC. So generate a new token, give the name, generate. It is usually like a 30 days, 1 year, 2 years, like this. So 90 days custom, no expiry kind of stuff is there. So give some name, note name, any name you can give, and select all these things. Update token. Okay. Then once you are going to token, okay, once it is generated, then you can copy the token information and give it. Okay. So once it is displaying regeneration of token and link at a GitHub. Okay, so that is the point. Okay, it is got pushed, guys. No, 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 not this one, not this one. My new one. So yeah, this is like this. Okay, look at here. This is my file, and this is my commitment, and who committed. So I given different name for the commitment. So that's it is showing a different name. Okay, if you commit, it will show your name also. Okay, so this is one commitment. Okay, so here it is. Where it is. No, no, not this one, not this one. I use master. Okay, and instead of this is SSH part. So actually I use this kind of stuff. I use HTTPS part. So what you have to do it like this. Git remote add origin like this, and push like this. Okay, for example, you created another file. Okay, so you created another file, just file only, the file to created. Okay, so just new file is created. So just last one. Okay, if you won't get anything now, no problem. Okay, so git initialization not required. Check the status. See, it is when your new file is created, git knows. It verify what is previously there, what is now. Any modifications occur also, it will understand. Git add and git commit -m file to added. Okay, and git remote is not required now. Just only git push -u origin master. Master means branch. Okay, it is committed. It is see what is happen also. You can see. Okay, so I am going to here, just refresh. See, another file is there. Another file is there. So it is like how we can able to do it. For example, you modify the file content. Okay, you modify the file content. File one, something I added a line for mod. I modify the content. Save. So first of all, Git status, it is modified. So that's called a version controlling. You change, modify. You want to restore it back, like this. Discard the changes. You can able to do it. So Git add. You want to add it or restore into the back. Also you can able to do it. So Git add again modification. Also I want to add it. Git commit. This is a sequence, guys. No need to change. Okay, once setup is correct. So file one modify. Okay, then git push. Hyphen u means username and password kind of stuff. Already I given once token or a username and password, so it is we can able to put it from here. So just look at here, the file one contains, so both are there. Add a line for modification. Okay, so this is about your git. So tomorrow once again, if you we will see and what are the things we should do it. Okay, we'll try it also. Okay, anything guys? Anything? Anyone want to tell anything? Okay. Yeah, we got a time up for a meeting also.